Man, leftist politicians, they really don't like it when you disagree with them. I mean, they'll call you deplorable. They'll call you the bad guys from World War II. They'll even call you garbage. It's almost like they're shameless and they hate you. Now, they first discovered this brilliant campaigning strategy in 2016. Let's have a listen.
You can put half of Trump supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables.
Now, the deplorables thing didn't actually work, but it's such a great idea. We weren't quite ready to give up on it yet. So here's Biden giving it a try himself.
And just the other day, a speaker at his rally called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know the Puerto Rican that I know, or Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware. They're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Well, the only garbage I see is his use of the English language. He also seems to think that Puerto Rico is in Delaware. And on top of that, he says that Trump's followers are garbage. Garbage. Now, obviously, here's referencing Tony Hinchcliffe at the Madison Square Garden rally and proving that he doesn't understand what jokes are. So let's clear it up. Okay, here's the joke.
A lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there.
Well, let's see. I wonder if there was any context to the joke. Let's see. TheEnvironmentalBlog.org. Oh, that sounds like some sort of far-right fascist blog to me. What are they saying? A Puerto Rico trash problem, understanding the crisis and working towards solutions. Puerto Rico is grappling with a pressing trash problem that's not just a visual blight, but a serious threat to its stunning landscapes, marine life, and environment. So that's what he's referencing in the joke. You can argue with the wisdom of having an insult comic at a political rally, but it's a joke. He didn't say all people from that island are garbage, the way that Joe Biden just said that all Trump followers are garbage. Now, apparently Biden's saying that his garbage comment not aimed at all Trump supporters. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not sure you get to call Trump a literal fascist and new super Hitler for years and then ask for nuance. Not buying it. Absolutely no leeway whatsoever. Biden said that Trump supporters are garbage. You get no benefit of the doubt whatsoever. I mean, you're the people who said that Trump called Nazis and white supremacists fine people. You're the ones who said that Trump said he was going to murder everybody in a bloodbath if he doesn't get elected. No, I'm sorry. Now you want nuance. I'm afraid not.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Thanks for letting us know how you really feel, Joe Biden.
Right. You know, Trace, I'm furious tonight, like countless Americans around the world, with what our current commander-in-chief called millions of us, right? He called us garbage. So I think the only person possibly more upset than I am right now is Kamala Harris, who knows that nothing she said today, nothing she will say over the next 6 days is going to matter anymore because the Democrats today told us how they feel about us.
Yeah, I bet Kamala isn't that happy with his statement, even if she agrees 100%.
President Biden put this comment last night about garbage.
Listen, I think that, first of all, he clarified his comments, but let me be clear. I strongly disagree with any criticism of people based on who they vote for. You heard my speech last night and continuously throughout my career. I believe that the work that I do is about representing all the people, whether they support me or not. And as President of the United States, I will be a president for all Americans, whether you vote for me or not. That's my responsibility.
Yeah, unless they say things she doesn't like, and then she wants them, punished and censored. Yeah, and also, you don't get to call your political opponent a fascist and then pretend like you're planning to govern for everybody.
Why is he sitting in front of a laptop at the exact same moment Kamala Harris is out on his backyard trying to give the closing argument to her campaign? What in the world is he doing? Now, I don't accept your framing of it personally because I actually do believe he, Harris, the Democratic Party, and most of their campaign do believe that half the country is garbage. They've also said people who go to Trump rallies are Nazis. And so it's pretty apparent the disdain with which they hold half of the country in.
That's not true.
Oh, no, it's totally true. We've all seen it. You can say that it's not true, but we've seen it. And why is Joe Biden out there undermining her while she's desperately trying to save her campaign? Well, it's because he hates her. As much as he hates Trump, I think he hates her even more. As he knows, out of all the knives that went into his back during the palace coup, hers was the last, and she twisted it. Anyway, let's see what Trump had to say about it.
So you have, remember Hillary, she said deplorable, and then she said irredeemable, right? But she said deplorable, that didn't work out. Garbage, I think, is worse, right? But he doesn't know, you have to please forgive him. Please forgive him, for he not knoweth what he said. These people, terrible, terrible. Terrible to say a thing like that, but he really doesn't know. He really, honestly, he doesn't. And I'm convinced that he likes me more than he likes Kamala.
Anyway, let's end it off with this. Kill Tony joke. Joe Biden calling half the country garbage. Good work, Joe. I'm sure Corn Pop is proud of you. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.